Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Eme. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. If you're watching this video, obviously that means you are a candidate of the Ministry Training Academy West Africa. This video is a short one. It's going to be less than 15 minutes long, but it's going to be an introductory video just to take you through what to expect in this new semester, in this new course. So this course is the New Testament Survey. We call it the NTS, New Testament Survey 128. This is the course syllabus. You already have a copy. And so if you have a copy with you there, you might just want to flip through it as we quickly go through what you are to expect. Of course, the second page contains the table of contents, and that is where you can find key headings of the things contained in the syllabus. We'll go quickly to page 3. Where you will find the course description, what you hope to gain and learn, and learning outcome, what you hope to gain and learn throughout this course. And of course, the part I want to focus on right now is number 3, which is the general course requirements. There are course requirements for you to complete and pass this course. There are about 7 major requirements for you. One, they are going to be reading. You're going to have some reading assignments. Then you're also going to have some viewing assignments. You're going to view some videos. I'm going to be talking more about those, as we progress in this video. Then there's also going to be a new thing that we just started. Each students are going to be assigned to groups of maybe like 5, maybe 6 maths, where you can have group learning. You can form your own WhatsApp group where you guys can discuss your learning, where you can watch out and look out for one another. We have experienced in the past, we have some students who are doing very well, and we have some that are really lagging behind. Not any fault of theirs. Maybe we have some who are nursing mothers. We have some who just have some incredible ministry responsibilities, and they're not able to carry on easily. And but so we want to work together. Let's work together and be able to help one another and be able to have some good discourse amongst yourself. Number 4, it's bi-weekly face-to-face sessions. We're going to have 6 sessions throughout this program via Zoom. So I'm going to be instructing you there. And also during this semester, you're going to be writing 3 short reflection papers. Now, what's a reflection paper? It's a paper that where you interact with what you have learned, with the reading, with the viewing, you ask questions, you just ruminate on those things. That's what a reflection paper is. It's not really a summary of what you have learned, but what you are going to do, what you have learned, how what you have learned is impacting you. That is what a reflection paper is. Now, we also encourage you to take notes, even as you study, as you view these videos, so that you'll be able to learn even more. By the end of the semester, which is about 13 weeks long, you're going to be having your final exam, which is going to be a combination of multiple choice questions, examination, and of course essay. The essay, could be you writing the flow of the New Testament, or writing a sermon on a particular theme in the New Testament. So let's go quickly to the reading requirements. I'm sure you guys are excited about that one, and I assure you it's not what you expect. It's going to be very, very easy. You are expected to read through the entire New Testament, which is very, very short actually. I want to encourage you to make this as part of your quiet time. Your daily quiet time. In the morning you are reading, in the afternoon. You see, if you spend like even an hour, every 3 times a week, a day to read, you're going to finish the entire New Testament. It's just a matter of maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Really, it's not that much. So you're going to be reading through the entire New Testament, and you are also expected to get different translation. I know we are used to the NIV. So the NIV is a dynamic translation. You also encourage to look at some formal translation, some more stricter translation, like the New Universal Version, the New American Standard Bible, or even the New King James version. Now, why do we recommend this? So that we'll be able to have a good feel of the grammar, of the use of words, of the explanation, the translation of some of those Greek words into English, some of those Hebrew words into English. So that's very, very important. So like I said earlier on, take notes. I would like you guys to have like 100 useful passages that you're going to be jotting down, something that jumps out at you, for your own Bible study, for your own, quiet time and everything. So the required reading is basically three. Apart from the Bible, that's also finished. We have Douglas Jacoby's book, A Quick Overview of the Bible, and trust me, it's quick. It's very quick, and yeah, I'm going to be showing you why that is so true. So a quick overview of the Bible. We're just going to be reading the Old Testament segments of it. Well, actually, you're going to start from the intertestamental period. That's the period between the New and Old Testament. They're going to read down to Revelation. There another good handout we want you guys to have. You already have it. Is D.A. Carlson's introduction, to the NIV Bible. You probably have it. If you have the students, the classic students NIV, you have the introduction that comes before, the main text. So that's what we want you guys to read. Read all the introductory, portion by D.A. Carlson. For those of you who are interested in going deeper, we have, you might want to just grab Dr. Steve Kinnard's, getting the most from the Bible. It's much more voluminous, than Jacoby's overview. Now, we have a required viewing. There are just going to be two required viewing assignments. One is going to be the official MTA classes, MTA classes on the New Testament overview, and those classes are taught mostly by Dr. Steve Kinnard, and also one other brother, joined in from the New York Church. So there are about 13 videos in all, and trust me, they are very short. Each of those videos are between 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour. The longest of them is 1 hour. So, but make sure you have your notepad as you are viewing. You are taking down notes because you are going to need them as you write your reflection paper, and of course your final exam. Everything we're going to be bringing out will come from the things you've read and things you've heard, and the interactions in class. Now, the second viewing is the Bible Project videos. I'm sure you guys are really excited about that one. I love the Bible Project videos because they are very clear and they are so succinct. Very, very short. They run between 5 minutes. Some of them are less than 5 minutes actually. It'll be between 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I don't think any of them is longer than 10 minutes. You're going to be having 45 of those videos. We actually threw in a few more, just about maybe like 3 or 4 more, but they're very short, just like 5 minutes. Here is what I would do if I were you. I will, if I'm going to study the Gospel of Mark, for example, I'll first view the Bible Project video, very short. View them like 2-3 times. They're very, very short, and it gives you an overview of what the book is. Then you can now go in to start reading Mark. Then you can now watch the video. As you read, you can watch Steve Kinnard's 1 hour or 30 minutes long video. In that case, you're having like a 3-dimensional way of learning, and 3D is better than 1D if you understand what I mean. So you are reading the text, and you're also watching the Bible, the very colorful, the animation, and the witty statements. Bible Project. Then you're also listening to Professor or Dr. Steve Kinnard also. So we want you to learn, not just to go through this 13. We want you to actually come out learning, and I want to encourage you to add this as part of your learning process. Use this, what you are learning in Bible discussions, in your sermons, if you preach regularly, your discipling times, in just every interaction. That is what I do, and people who know me, they know whatever I'm reading, I'm studying, I'm teaching, because if you teach once, you are actually learning twice. So that's my own encouragement for you. So here is how the course outline will look like. It's tailored after Dr. Jacoby's book, A Quick Overview. So you can see from lesson 1, intertestamental period, lesson 2, the New Testament, same God. Here we'll talk about why 2 Testament, why not just 1, all the way down to lesson 9. So just 9 lessons. You can see that lesson 9 is divided into 2. We have the part 1 and part 2. That is so because the lesson 9 is one of my favorite parts in the New Testament, which is Revelation, the Apocalypse. And we are going to be having 2 sessions, 2 face-to-face sessions when we get down to lesson 9. So here they are again. Lesson 3, history and geography. I'm going to show you some of the videos that I shot at the Holy Land, and some of the pictures also, that I took during my pilgrimage down to the Holy Land. Then look at focus on Jesus, focus on the gospel, focus on the book of Acts, which is very historic. And Acts is like it's like Genesis. It pulls everything together. Just like Genesis pulls the rest of the Bible, Old Testament together. Acts of Apostle pulls the gospel. It makes sense of the gospel, the letters and everything. Because in Acts you're going to find why some of those churches came to be and how, and some of the peculiar situations that they had at that time. So that is the course outline. The course outline. From there we go now to the details. That's the schedule. The schedule we made it very colorful, and I'm sure you appreciate that. And where you have this dark portion here is to tell you what you are doing for that week. Now it's divided into again 13 weeks. Let me just scroll all the way down. This week 11, 13 weeks. So this is actually where it ends. So you can see it's very short. But let me just introduce you to the color codings and everything. Where you have, like for example, this is week 1. Here it tells you when that week starts. It starts September 7th, and it ends September 13th. So week 2 starts September 14th, and so on and so forth. So within these boxes you find here the extreme left is where you have the lessons, just tailored after the book, Jacoby's book. So you have the lessons there. Lesson 1, another lesson 1. You have the details of lesson 1, which is the intertestamental period, the transition from Persian rule to the rule of the Grecian Empire. Where you have this blue type, it tells you the chapter you are supposed to read from Jacoby's book. And of course, you look at the pagination. For example, week 1, you are only reading chapter 15, and it's from page 165 to 176, and that's all. Just do the math. Most of those chapters are less than 10 pages long, really, are within that range. So when you have the green, the green text is to remind you that there is a face-to-face session that you need to attend. Where you have the red text, is to remind you of which Bible project video you are supposed to view for that week. So, for example, week 1, you are viewing Bible project video, the one labeled 001 overview. That overview is the overview of the New Testament. You're also going to be viewing Bible project video, the one labeled the Gospels. So again, they are very short. So please pace yourself. If I were you, I will probably start ahead and make sure it's better to go way far in case you have any obstacle that will slow you down. You will still be in a very good place. So after every 2 lessons, we are going to have the face-to-face, which is where you have this white board here, this white segment here. So you're going to have your first face-to-face section, and by this time you are expected to have completed reading lesson 1 and 2, all the reading assignments in lesson 1 and 2. So again, please start early. Make sure you pace yourself. Make sure it takes a lot of discipline to actually start and finish the reading assignment. Then again, you're going to engage in your group discussion. You want to form a WhatsApp group or thereabout in your group. Then of course Q&A, and then we're going to review everything in the Zoom class. So the same sequence goes through lesson 3 and 4. Then you have another white segment. You have the second face-to-face. Then I want you to take note of this black portion here. Every time you see this black portion is to remind you that you are writing your reflection paper. So you have reflection paper to write here, and at this point we also do a review the session with you. So it goes on as you begin to round up. By the time you get to the 3rd face-to-face, it begins to move faster. 2 more weeks, you have your 4th face-to-face, and by then you are already looking at the book of Hebrews and James. So that shows you that we are almost finishing. By lesson 9, the face-to-face is just a week apart, and that tells you that you're almost done. And we make it this way because you're going to have like about these sessions together, and that's Revelation. So you see, that is actually how you finish Revelation. You have the 5th face-to-face segment, and you also have the 6th, and just after then you have your final reflection paper, 2 or 3. Actually, you should actually read. I'm sorry, you should actually read 3 of 3. Actually, that's what you should read. There should be 3 of 3. So this is the final reflection paper. and then you have your last, face-to-face on Revelation, and then you are good to have your examination. So you can see it moves very, very quickly. That the rest of the syllabus just tells you, so just repeat some of those things I've said about your examination, when to have it, reading assignments, viewing assignments, reflection paper, on and on. And also, your assignments will be submitted not to the WhatsApp group, but to the MTA website. Make sure you label them very well. And when I say label them, make sure your file has your name and of course the topic you are writing on. This reflection paper, make sure you put it there. Reflection 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. And if it's your final exam, make sure you label it very well also. So you can see that is the end of it. And if you barely just do the reading, you have 30 marks already. Reflection paper 20 marks. Your term paper is 20 marks. Multiple choice 10 marks. Just viewing alone gives you 10 marks. So you can see it's actually very easy to actually pass this course. I believe you are going to do it. And for you to really do well, you need to be on a C minus, which is not too good, but that's where it should be. C minus means that you are scoring between 70 and 73. But I'm sure many of you are going to be on A, A plus and thereafter. So again, it's a pleasure to be with you in this new semester, and I'm looking forward to learning with you and sharing some of the things I know. Also, hearing some of the great insights you all have. So again, I'm Emmanuel Eme. I will see you in class. God bless you all. Thank you.